Previously, our main character, Bai Zhaochun, a promise was made by an immortal to pick someone from his family to cultivate and become immortal, and that person have to climb up the mountain peak to light up an incense that was given to them. After he have tried so many times, the immortal finally appeared to fulfill his promise to his family, and he was chosen as a disciple to cultivate and become immortal in the Spirit Stream sect. His journey to the peak of cultivation just started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. The war between Spirit Stream sects and Blood sect just started, and Bai would be going in with the fourth batch of fighters. Many cultivators all wanted to join his squad, and he ended up allowing them to join. The transport array for the fourth batch was activated, and they will all be transported directly into the battlefield, and if their cultivation is inadequate, their body won't be able to withstand the transport. Those with weak cultivations would be scared, while those with high cultivation level definitely won't be afraid. Bai held Zhao Mai's hands since she seemed to be afraid. He told her not to worry and that he would protect her. The array started to transfer the cultivators, one after the other. They finally arrived. Just going through the transport can be uncomfortable for some weak cultivators. They were all worried if they would be able to survive the war. Bai told them they should not worry about anything else and that they should first regulate their spiritual energy. And them not believing in themselves is nothing but a small discomfort. And it can't be worse than the times. He refined elixirs, and since they have been together for so many years, he told them that they have all surpassed the other sects, be it physical or mental strength, and that they should have confidence in themselves, which was the key to winning the war. Upon hearing his words, their morale was high, and they all had nothing to fear since he's around with them, and they also believed in him, since they all knew how strong he was. But what Bai really wanted was for them to believe in themselves, not to believe in him. Since Bai worked so hard to encourage everyone, Mai decided to assist him. She told everyone that since Bai carries heavy responsibilities for the sect, they shouldn't let him worry about them and that they should do everything they can and fight to the death. Even if their cultivation might be limited, she also believes that with the conviction, they would be able to protect their homes, and Bai can also concentrate on exterminating the demon Yizang and gain more glory for the Spirit Stream sect. They all agreed to her words. Since Bai has an important duty, they also have their own duty, which is to protect the sect together. A leader from another batch told Bai that he would definitely be the one to kill the demon Yizang. Elder Zhou then arrives at the scene, and he came to deliver the orders from the sect. He told them that as the fourth batch, they'd be assigned to various positions to prepare for battle. As for the deployment, they'd be divided according to peak. For the outer array at Luokan, the first person is Shengguan Tian Yu. He is assigned to be the core leader of the three main foundation establishment array in Green Peak Mountain. Zhou Xinqi was assigned to be the leader of the third array of Fragrant Cloud Mountain. And as for Bai, he was told not to participate in the outer array of the seven peaks. They were all surprised at the announcement, but the biggest news was that the sect leader ordered him to manage the core region of the great array of Path Cultivation Mountain. To be assigned such a position was a really big feat. Bai accepted the order. Mai was worried that the gap between her and Bai was no longer something she can cross just by summoning up all her courage. As Bai was about to turn around, Mai stopped him. She told him that he had more important things to do, and that he should not worry about her. Bai believes in her. But before he left, he gave her his pet, which is the king of all beasts, to protect her. The Path Cultivation Mountain's great array, which Bai was assigned to, is the core of the entire sect's defense, and it's far from the front line. With such arrangement from the sect leader, Bai Master had nothing to worry about anymore. The battle was already getting to the first phase, and they were all preparing. The southern bank's violet key cauldron power, and the northern bank's heaven-reaching controlled elephant arts. The two systems were combined together. A war chariot outfitted with high-quality spirit stones. A giant stone puppet he had never seen before. They were all unknown secrets of the sect, but no matter how many unknown secrets the sect has, the battle will eventually reveal them all. They arrived at the core defense of the sect, based on Bai examination, Every array of path cultivation mountain is arranged according to the system of the 3 components on the inner sides and 8 divinatory trigrams on the outer side. In other words, there are 3 main positions. Well, his assumptions were right, but over there, only him can lead the array by himself, and on the lone mountain peak is an array within an array, and the future of the spirit stream sects is on his hands. He then ordered other masters to form the array. All the unknown masters, sitting on different positions, all sent in their power and activated the array. Bai, on the other hand, was performing his own technique in order to activate the array. The array was finally activated. The people of the blood sect were already approaching the battlefield, and the clouds were covered in thick red fog. And we then saw each masters of the blood sects, each having their own divine secrets, treasure, and puppets. The middle peak of the blood sect lack a blood master, so they're short on one powerful individual. And now that the bloodstream sect does not have Yizang, they have a lowered chance of victory. Furthermore, among the younger generation, only Yizang could fight against Bai, but now he could only rely on Donghua. But the girl still believes that Yizang would return on time and turn the situation around. Little did she know that Yizang is the same person as Bai. He changed his identity in order to infiltrate the bloodstream sect. They are almost at the border of the spirit stream sect. They unleashed all the golem which was made by Yizang to the battlefield. Hundreds of golem were thrown down, and they were all getting ready for combat. Bai was still preparing the array. The array is indeed powerful, but it consumes too much energy. If the unknown elders were not constantly supplying him with spiritual energy, it would be very hard for him to maintain the formation. He then activated the array embodiment. The guy who took Bai as his rival couldn't believe that Bai would be successful at activating the great array of path cultivation mountain. The array began to spread, covering everywhere in the sects. The elders were really impressed at Bai for successfully activating the array. The power of the array ought to be able to contend with powers of the core formation level. You can check the comments section for cultivation levels. The array usually requires 3 foundation establishment cultivators as leaders, but Bai could already successfully activate the array embodiment, despite being a newly promoted foundation establishment cultivator. Suddenly, the 9th mountain of the spirit stream sect appeared, and standing before it was the 1st generation patriarch. The elders all greeted him. The patriarch told them that the entire bloodstream sect had moved out, and there would be deaths during the war. Even him might fall in battle, but the war will determine the fortune of the spirit stream sect. And the war concerns the survival of the spirit stream sect, and they must show the entire cultivation world that even if the spirit stream sect must die fighting, they'd never live in humiliation. Another array was then activated, each representing the spirit of beasts. They were all attack arrays, and the person who activated the array was Bai. Even his embodiment appeared.